I'm Cam from autotrader.co.nz, and today we're testing out the new Peugeot 308. This particular model that we've got here today is the GT line, which comes with a 1.2 litre turbo engine, which has 130 horsepower and 230 newton meters of torque. One of the really cool things about the new 308 GT line is the LED headlights, which also feature LED indicators, which move sequentially along. We've also got the sports front splitter, sports side skirts, and a sports rear diffuser, including a twin exhaust effect. Featured on this particular model, we have the optional 18s, which feature a diamond cut finish. These look really good and set off with the matching body kit. New for 2018, we see some really nice contoured sporty lines on the 308, which actually are a little bit deceptive and don't really tell the full story about just how spacious it is. However, when you move into the boot, you can really see that there's a lot of room in it. It really is a practical vehicle. Moving along into the interior of the 308, in this particular model we are testing today, it comes with the red stitched fabric, but there's also an Alcantara option or a leatherette. This feels really good, and it's an easy option. You know, it's easy to keep clean and it looks really good. Moving into the driver's seat, and we're here in Peugeot's iCockpit, a familiar space if you know any of their other late model cars. We have a very driver-focused orientation here, and we've got Android compatibility and iPhone compatibility. We can control navigation and all the other bits and pieces that you'd expect. It's a very ergonomic space. We've got some really hugging sports seats. We've got a nice small steering wheel with a nice flat bottom, very sporty. And we've got some interesting angles in here. It's not your average run-of-the-mill car. It really does have a little bit more artistic flair about it. So now we're out on the road doing a bit of highway driving, 308, and I mean, realistically this is where a lot of the driving is going to be done. So it's very smooth, it's plenty of vision, you've got great visibility out the front and rear. One of the small quirks to it really is the hidden cruise control, which is sort of covered a little bit by the steering wheel. So that can be a little bit unusual getting used to it first, but it's one of those things where once you've done it a few times, I'm sure it comes quite naturally. In terms of its drive and power, obviously a 1.2 litre unit is quite small for a car this size, but using its new efficient turbo, you're not short of power at any stage, even for overtaking. We've got a traditional 6-speed gearbox down here, which is quite a nice change from the CVTs that are quite common at the moment. And it has really fast shifts. It's not a DSG gearbox, it's a standard box, but it still does provide some fast up and down shifts. In summary, the Peugeot 308 GT line is an awesome all-rounder. It's practical, it has a lot of space, and it's a bargain at $38,990. It's also a really great looker. It's likely in 2019 that they're also going to add to the model lineup with the GT spec, coming out with a 1.6 litre 225 horsepower model with a new 8-speed gearbox, so that one's going to be really interesting to check out. For more information on this model, come to autotrader.co.nz.